This cheese you're enjoying right now is not just a flavor, it's a story that begins with thousands of Australian cows.
This isn't just a farm, it's a mega cheese factory.
Here, thousands of liters of milk are transformed into cheese every single day.
Every drop of milk passes through strict quality checks and precise control. Today, you'll witness the full journey from milk to flavor.
Back it up slowly now, keep it coming straight. And hold it right there.
Raw milk is rapidly transferred from the tankers through these high-capacity hoses and into the factory's stainless steel pipelines. After quality clearance, the fresh milk is pumped into these massive refrigerated silos, keeping it cool before the cheese-making process begins. High-temperature pasteurization rapidly heats the milk inside these industrial heat exchangers, a critical step in the process. This is the rapid cooling phase. The pasteurized milk flows through miles of chilled stainless steel pipes, preparing it for the next stage of cheese production. Here we introduce the rennet enzyme. This critical step initiates coagulation, causing the milk to visibly thicken and form the initial curds. Here, in the heart of the mega factory, the milk begins to separate into curds and whey as the automated paddles rotate slowly. Automated knives precisely cut the solidified curd into uniform cubes, a critical step in the cheese-making process that facilitates whey drainage.
The paddles rotate slowly, gently stirring the mixture. This controlled motion helps the curds release more.
After the curds are formed, the whey, a byproduct of the cheese-making process, must be efficiently drained from the vats. The cheese curds are transferred from the vats onto the conveyor belts, beginning the salting and pressing process in the mega factory.
In the mega factory, salt is precisely distributed over the moving curds using advanced automated dosing systems.
Hydraulic presses compress the curds with thousands of pounds of force, expelling the whey and compacting the cheese into dense, uniform blocks. The fresh cheese blocks enter the automated washing tunnel, where high-pressure water jets and rotating brushes ensure a thorough cleaning before brining. The blocks are guided into controlled brining tanks, where they slowly sink into the saltwater solution, absorbing flavor.
Hastings. In the massive brining halls, automated systems precisely lift the cheese blocks after soaking.
The freshly pressed cheese blocks are transported by conveyor through the drying chamber, where airflow stabilizes the moisture content prior to aging. The blocks are automatically moved into the vast aging corridors, where temperature and humidity are carefully controlled for the maturation process. In the aging maintenance area, massive wheels of cheese are mechanically brushed to remove fine debris and dust, ensuring proper maturation. Sophisticated sensor arrays constantly monitor the environment, ensuring perfect conditions for the cheese to mature.
The massive blocks are fed into the automated cutting machines, where precision blades slice them with incredible speed and accuracy.
In the mega factory's packaging zone, uniform cheese pieces move rapidly along synchronized conveyor lines, ready for the next stage of the process. Automated digital scales check the weight of each portion instantly, If non-compliant, the reject gate ensures it is swiftly removed from the line. Utilizing sophisticated pneumatic systems, the automated diverter arms rapidly sort the cheese, isolating rejected portions with zero human contact.
The approved cheese portions now move into the vacuum packaging machine. Air is extracted.
The sealed cheese boxes now enter the safety scanning phase, passing through powerful electromagnetic coils to detect any foreign materials.
The finished cheese blocks are wrapped and stacked. In the chilled dispatch area, forklifts stage the pallets for a
After final inspection, the cheese blocks are rapidly moved by synchronized conveyors toward the automated packaging machinery.
Here in the Mega Factory's cold storage, advanced robotic scanners autonomously log pallets of aging cheese. The process continues in cold storage, where advanced systems precisely control temperature and humidity.
The process concludes as the finished product is loaded onto trucks and shipped out from the massive production facility.
Look at the fluctuation in the pH levels for batch 4. That's outside the acceptable range.
We need to initiate a hold on that production lot.
Sanitation is paramount in the cheese-making process. Supervisors meticulously inspect the sterilized equipment before production can begin. The process begins here in the dairy lab, where technicians analyze fresh samples to ensure quality and consistency at an industrial scale.
The milk is first pasteurized and cultured in these vats, before the curds are separated and sent down the line for pressing.
The vibration reading on vat 3 is still high. I'm adjusting the sensor now. It should stabilize. All right, everyone, huddle up. Production target is 50,000 units today. That means we maintain strict safety protocols.
This facility operates at peak capacity, utilizing advanced automation to transform milk into cheese wheels with speed and precision.
Inside these mega factories, the cheese-making process is automated on an unprecedented scale, transforming thousands of gallons of milk daily. After the curd formation, the large blocks are precisely labeled with automated mechanical arms for tracking and quality control.
How cheese is made in mega factories. Full process.
In the final stage, robotic arms precisely stack the finished cheese boxes onto pallets, maximizing efficiency for distribution.
Following the brining process, the cheese blocks are carefully wrapped and transported by automated forklifts deep into the refrigerated warehouse for aging. Maintaining the perfect environment is crucial. Our state-of-the-art HVAC systems regulate temperature and humidity with pinpoint accuracy.
Maintaining the cold chain is critical. These pallets of cheese are quickly moved into temperature-controlled trucks.
The final critical step is securing the refrigerated containers. The metal latches are locked tight, ensuring temperature control until delivery.
After weeks of processing, the finished cheese blocks are prepared for shipping. This logistical ballot ensures the product reaches markets worldwide.
Following each production cycle, the entire facility undergoes a rigorous sanitation process to eliminate any contaminants before the next batch of cheese is made.
Sanitation is paramount. High-pressure washdowns ensure all stainless steel equipment is sterilized before the next batch of cheese production begins.
This tank looks clean.
Confirmed. Surfaces are sanitized and ready for processing.
Authorization granted.
This is how cheese is made. It all starts here, with the continuous arrival of fresh milk at the factory intake.
Using sterilized instruments, technicians isolate samples for testing, a critical step in industrial quality control.
Raw milk is pumped directly from the tankers into these refrigerated silos, awaiting the next stage of the cheese-making process.
Operators oversee the synchronized motion of the production line from elevated walkways, ensuring the process runs smoothly across the factory floor. The powerful machinery requires constant oversight. Engineers regularly inspect the vibrating gears to maintain the high-speed production flow.
During scheduled downtime, worn components like this pump housing are replaced to ensure continuous operation and hygiene standards.
Listen up. We're beginning the first run of cheddar today. Maintain sterile zones and report any equipment malfunctions immediately.
The factory floor is a symphony of coordinated motion, with automated systems guiding the cheese through pressing.
In these mega factories, the process of converting milk into cheese happens on an unprecedented scale. Rigorous safety protocols are followed as the inspection team finalizes the pallet arrangement before the cheese is shipped out. Once packaged, the cheese is rapidly loaded onto a fleet of refrigerated trucks, ready for distribution across the continent. We need to reroute the shipments for the European line immediately.
Adjusting the dispatch sequence based on the real-time factory output.
Life. And here we see the final stage of sanitation. Maintaining a sterile tissue.
After the cheese is formed, these motors move the product. Technicians perform vibration analysis and gauge monitoring to prevent downtime.
In the mega factory, cheese production relies on precision monitor.
As the night shift commences, raw cheese curds enter the processing line, moving rapidly through the automated machinery towards packaging.
In the quiet of the night shift, massive industrial paddles gently agitate the mixture, encouraging the formation of uniform cheese curds.
The remaining liquid, or whey, is continuously drained and collected through these channels. It is then recycled for secondary food processes.
Nose teeing. Cardboard packaging is loaded onto the conveyor. The automated system uses sensors.
The cheese moves rapidly along the conveyor system, passing through advanced inspection cameras that monitor for precise consistency.
In the Mega Factory, cheese blocks are automatically sorted by size and type, using synchronized machinery and diverter arms on the conveyor belts.
Bays 3 and 4 are secure.
Confirmed. Moving to the vehicle inspection area. Everything looks clear so far.
This high-pressure washdown system ensures all machinery is sterilized, a crucial step in maintaining hygiene standards in the factory. Finally, the machines power down for the evening. The conveyor belts stop, but the refrigeration systems continue their work through the night.
Inside this facility, milk is transformed into millions of pounds of cheese every year.
The cheese-making process starts early. Fresh milk arrives daily, pumped directly from tanker trucks into the... In a facility this size, milk arrives continuously, flowing into immense vats where the cheese-making process can begin.
In the pasteurization hall, milk is pumped through these heat exchangers, rapidly raising the temperature to prepare it for cheese making.
Houses. After pasteurization, the coiled heat exchangers.
Inside the Mega Factory, we introduce the starter cultures and rennet. These precise additions cause the milk to coagulate, forming the initial curds.
The large mechanical cutters precisely slice the curd into uniform cubes.
In the mold removal zone, workers efficiently release the cheese blocks, ready for the next stage of production.
In this Mega Factory, cheese blocks are precisely arranged on racks for brining and drying, a critical step in the process.
In these vast, climate-controlled aging rooms, workers meticulously monitor humidity and quality.
Once packaged, the cheese is rapidly organized in the dispatch area. Advanced logistics ensure pallets are stacked efficiently for transport.
Once the cheese wheels are finalized, they are quickly loaded by forklift into refrigerated trucks, ensuring the cold chain is maintained during distribution.